back. When your kids or grandkids are home for the summer, it's the perfect time for them to discover the fun of cooking. And our next guest says to realize that there's more to just hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, all that fun stuff, right? Gaynor Grant of Gaynor School of Cooking is offering Kids Are Cooks summer camps to help kids learn to create their own meals and try new foods. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is so fun, and I think it is so true because we do kind of get in that rut, especially during the summer, of just eating on the go, and so this is a fun opportunity for kids.
And also the time of year when the kids are home, it's an opportunity to maybe do some cooking with them. It can be light stuff that, you know, doesn't require a lot of cooking or whatever, and things they like to do. So we do our summer camps, and these 3 dishes I'm going to make today are things that we include in that program. And we're trying to do things that they're somewhat familiar with, but maybe with a slight twist. So
let them be a little adventurous with their cooking.
So I'm going to do a fish taco as opposed to a regular taco, and there's some cabbage in this, and there is some mayonnaise. You can, if your kids will eat it, you can use natural yogurt, but you know, you want them to eat that. And then also usual things that you find in a taco: tomatoes.
And is this going to be like a topping for the taco?
Yeah, tomatoes, jalapenos, cilantro, a little bit of salt to taste, and then a little bit of lime juice. So all the normal things that you would sort of put in a taco, this is going to get mixed together. I've cooked the fish. You can do it, you can bake it or fry it, it's up to you. And you can either mix it in or you can put it in the tacos first.
Very nice.
I have a piece here, and I'm just going to kind of crumble it up.
So I know that these kids are a little bit older. One of your cooking classes is 6 to 10, then you have an 11 to 14 age group and 15 to 18.
Right.
But for the younger kids, are they chopping? Are you teaching them how to cut things? Yes,
we do, but we use butter knives.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So we are somewhat limited as to what they chop, you know.
So they're not slicing up the cabbage, maybe?
No. It's sort of, but they like to get involved. You know, they like to do stuff. So you don't want to make them feel like they can't do anything.
They can't do anything. Right.
No, a bit of taco seasoning. We need that just to give it a bit of colour and a little bit of spice. And as I say, I put a tiny bit of jalapeno in here. You don't have to do that. You know, it's fine. And then this just goes on the top, however you like. And you know, you can use soft tacos too, obviously. Depends on what your kids like. You know, so that's those. So again, a little healthy, more healthy if you use the
yogurt instead of the mayonnaise. What is one of the youngest age groups that you've had in your kitchen?
Well, we do, our youngest program we do for children is 3 to 5-year-olds. It's our Mummy and Me. We do require an adult. It doesn't have to be a mummy, it can be a daddy, a grandma, a grandpa, we don't mind, but as long as there's an adult to watch them. And they're fun, and we do simple things, 3 different things for that class, you know, so it's
something where they can be hands-on, but nothing too difficult for them. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Now, the fruit salsa, I've got some over here.
Oh, that's great. Okay, can I try this while you're putting it together?
Yes. Okay. And then I have any fruit. You can use any fruit you like. I've got bananas, kiwi. Apple and pineapple. Apple and peaches. You can use pineapple. You can use any sort of melon that your kids like. Bit of sugar in this, just a little bit, depending on how sweet the fruit is. Really, you know, sometimes the strawberries you use are very sweet. Sometimes they're not. It just depends on what you have. And it's nice to let this marinate for a little while. And just for fun, with that, we serve that with
some pitas.
We make little cinnamon-flavored tortilla chips.
Oh, yum. So now, I was chewing when you put something else in. Was that lemon juice that you put in?
A little bit of lemon juice, lime juice. Actually, lime juice in that one. Lemon juice or lime juice. A little bit of butter. My butter started to harden up a little bit. That's okay. This has got cinnamon in it. You can put anything in it. I do adult ones with just black pepper or cayenne for different things.
Oh, nice.
They're very popular, and as you can see, they come up nice and crispy.
They are. They're really nice.
Yeah, again, painting these is always about 10 minutes at 350.
And it's just a thin pita that you would buy at the grocery store?
That's actually a tortilla, but you can use pitas or tortillas. If you use pita, we cut them in half. But with the tortillas, they can just brush them, cut them. I mean, we've done them with the little kids where we'll take dinosaur-shaped cookie cutters, and they cut them out like that, which they find is really fun.
That's fun. And how long are those in for?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, great. Nice and quick.
Yeah. And then one of my new favorite things to do, or I should say the kids' favorite things to do, is to
well, because who doesn't love sweets?
Yeah, it's to make cookies. And these...
Here, you want me to take this from you?
Sure, thank you. I'll show you what they're... Great. This is what they end up looking like. I call them marble cookies. My daughter told me the other day I should call them tie-dye cookies. They're all different colors. They're really easy. You basically take regular cookie dough and make it, divide it in however many in pieces you want. I've done 3 different colors. And then you put them in little balls like this. And then what I'm going to do is just roll them out a little bit.
Okay. Are we smashing them all together?
We're smashing them, yeah. So we're going to kind of take them sort of like this.
And is this homemade cookie dough?
Yeah, and you don't have to use homemade. You can use bought. It will work fine.
Whatever works for you.
You just want to colour it. You want to colour it a lot, though. The first time I made these with the kids, I only was very, I said, don't put too much colouring in. But they're much better if they've got lots of colour.
Okay, good.
Because it's prettier. And you just, and I do it with this. I'm going to grab a little bit of flour there, just to stop this, my rolling pin from sticking. And again, I'm using a round cookie cutter today, but you can use, they can use shapes or whatever they want to do. They've got more imagination than I have, So I'm doing it in parchment paper. Just makes it, this is really what I do with the kids because it makes it easier. If I do it myself, I usually just roll it out.
I'm just going to move this out of the way. There we go.
And you roll it out till it's the right thickness. I'll just give it a quick roll. So as you can see, you don't want to make sure the colours don't go together.
Right, so just kind of blend it. Now, how many kids are in the class? Are they getting really...
just 12. Maximum of 12.
So good attention.
And I have a teacher's assistant with each program as well. So,
and so how long are they in the kitchen? Because let's face it, no one wants to be in the kitchen too long.
Well, the younger children, those programs are 2 hours.
Oh, great.
And then for the older kids, like the 11 to 14, it's usually 3. So nothing longer than that. I did have someone ask me if I would keep them all day. And I said, do you want to be in the kitchen all day? They said, no. So neither do your kids, So as you can see, looks a little funky.
Yeah.
But, you just take on, you want to try?
Sure.
Just take a cookie cutter and get some of the colours or all of the colours and you just, and then you pull it out and it goes on a cookie sheet and go right on there.
Very nice.
So it's just kind of, as I say, it just makes it fun. You want to make sure you get more than one colour, and what you want to be careful of is that when you go to re-roll, you have to push it together. Don't mush it together, otherwise it all ends up...
And they do end up very pretty.
With brown
cookies. So cute. Well, thank you so much. And I love that you separate the age groups. I think that really works for them. And you offer a lot of different classes.
And our 15 to 18-year-old age group, that's sort of what we call our college prep as well. For those kids that don't want to live on
making
diner food for the whole time.
Making fancy ramen noodles.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in this morning. And to register your child for Gaynor School of Cooking summer classes, you can go online or call the school. You can see the number right there on your screen. And we'll also have the link with the number at kdka.com/PTL. Or maybe you'll want to sign up for a class for yourself. The school is located on Carson Street on the south side and offers a long range of different classes, even date night.